has everything.
Bumping and banging.
Big boy in the
Big
morning.
boy.
All righty, man. August Alsina's up in here, man. First off, I gotta say, what's up, my brother?
That's goody, man.
You? Hey, man, I was just talking to him, and I was like, man, the reason why I'm sitting down during this interview, I didn't know he was as tall as what I gathered and everything. You know what I'm saying? And when I was like, man, I didn't know you were just tall, he's like, big homie, I didn't know you were just small.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
No.
August.
Now you look. Doc just told me the same thing. He like, man, last time I seen you 5 months ago and you didn't grew like you way tall. But I mean, I don't know. What's
Did you
going
play
on.
basketball?
You know, I used to when I was smaller, but I don't know. I grew out of it.
Really though?
Wow, yeah.
Man,
yeah.
how tall are you?
I think I'm 6'1".
No, you taller than that. Because if you 6'1", that mean then I got a little situation going on up in here, man. But
Yeah,
first off,
I think I'm about 6'6". I'm gonna give.
I'm gonna say
stay
6'2",
with
6'3". I'm gonna say yeah.
I
And plus,
take it.
Doc ain't wrong either. If Doc say you grew in the last 5 months,
He did.
take it because he played the records. You know what I'm saying?
Believe that.
Yeah, he definitely played the records, man. Now, how does it feel as far as, man, like just fan base now, man? We know we coming into a new situation as far as the album and everything.
Definitely. Man, I come a long way.
Yeah.
Completely far.
Hey, man, does it feel crazy, August, man, that not in the years that we've known you, that you've had to grow up a lot in front of us too, though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, I think a lot of people miss that part of it. Just forget that, you know, we are actually human beings.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? But I mean, since I came in the game, I've always gave you a constant reminder that I'm a human. You
Yeah.
heard me? Like, I can't give you nothing but me. I can just be me all day, and I can only give you 100% me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is kind of weird, especially being, you know, I'm so private. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really that person to be so much in the mix and have everybody in my business, so to speak. So, you know, to have everybody kind of watching what I'm doing at all times, it actually forced me to grow
Right.
to another place, and I'm still in a stage of accepting it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just talking to somebody the other day, and it was like you only been out for about 3.5 years now. You only have one album, and like you at this level of fame, like that's with people who've been in the game for
Yeah,
about
man.
10 years plus. You know what I'm saying? And it's very weird. It's weird, but you know the only thing that I could chalk that up to is you know, God kind of just choosing me to be who He created me to be. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel also, man, like social media, like you from an age where
Yeah.
social media is so prevalent just in life and in careers and everything, and you are private, but you do let pieces of
course. No, I
August
have
out.
to. I have to let a lot of myself go because at this point it's not about me no more. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it's never been. And I think, you know, as artists, you know, God is the ultimate creator, and you know we're just creative beings. You
Yes,
know what
sir.
I'm saying? Even in what you do or whatever.
Yes,
So
sir.
we are just creative beings, and the biggest thing for me that I had to learn is to be created. Be connected to the ultimate creator.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? Like, because so many times as artists, we get lost in the world of everything that's actually going on. You know what I'm saying? Like we worried about, man, can I make another album that's as dope? Can I put another single out that's as hot? But once you actually learn what you're doing and why you're doing it and who you're doing it for, it all become a little different.
Have you realized that in the last
Nah.
3.5 years, or is that something that you've been
It's-
building
it's-
like
it's-
life?
Yeah, no, it's something that it's something that I've always had knowledge of,
Mhm.
but it's one thing to actually put that to use.
Do you
know
feel
what
like
I'm
you're older in years than
Now,
your
you know,
actual birth?
saying? I actually, yeah,
Yeah.
I just turned 23.
You know what I was doing at 23?
Yeah.
Nothing, man.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't no hit singer. I wasn't around the world, and I almost cursed and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
you know, I actually don't. I don't feel. The thing is, I don't feel famous.
Right.
You know, and I think if I could feel it, I would probably be a different way. You know what I'm saying? I might be the way that people expect me to be.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
But I don't feel it. And maybe it's a
But
gift.
that's
It's a
good you
gift
don't,
and a
though.
curse. Yeah, I mean, I I I don't know, man. It's just it's a very very I don't even know the word. You know what I'm saying? To understand the enormity of what is actually going on in my life right now, that's what I've been doing. Trying to really, really understand what this is, because I mean, I can't take this for granted and I can't play with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I for me to I'm aware of everything that's happening to me, and you know, one would say so quickly. You know, like, so I'm it's just I'm in a place of just trying to protect that and make sure you know, I do the right thing with my platform, do the right thing with my voice.
Are you
You know?
happy in music as far as right now? You know, some cats are happy with music, but they're unhappy with the business. You know what I'm saying? Is music an outlet for you?
Um, yeah, m- yeah. Music is definitely shit. Honestly, the only therapeutic
Mm-hmm.
method that I have right now.
Yeah, man.
Um, so it's definitely, you know, it's some therapy for me, but I don't even know what at this point. I'm not even sure what happiness is. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn what that is. You know, I'm put my focus into different things and see what actually makes me happy. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? And I've learned early on that it's not watches. It's not.
Right, right,
It's
right,
not
right.
cribs. It's
Right,
not.
right.
It's not cars. It's not women. It's not. It's none of that. You know. It's like um, I think the ultimate happiness is when you find peace within yourself
Yeah, man.
along, you know, the journey. Because a lot of times, just, you know, not even artists but people, we get so caught up into wanting to get to the destination that we don't actually
And
embrace and enjoy the journey. You
that's
know what I'm
true.
saying? So that's me. That's where I'm at in my life right now. Just trying to enjoy life. That'll be the reason why my album is This Thing Called Life.
Yeah, and at
Yeah.
at a time when cats would think like, man, you
Yeah.
know, August Alsina, he should be celebrating. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He should be on tour.
Yeah.
Like I would be tearing through all these different women and everything. You probably already did that, but no, this thing called hello, and you didn't find happiness there either. But this thing
No.
called life, man. What is that title of this thing called life?
um, it's This Thing Called Life. I think everybody, you know, we all working towards something.
Mm-hmm.
We on this journey and we working towards whatever it is that we working towards. I mean, I would hope that it's to be a better version of ourselves
Yes,
each and
sir.
every day. You know what I'm saying? So uh life has literally taken me places that I could have never imagined. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I have to document this. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can't just talk about nonsense. Like I have to, the life that God has given me, or the journey or the path that He has given me. I have to document this, and I have to let the world, you know, be a part of it, because, like I said again, at this point, it's not about me. You know,
Mhm.
like, so in so many situations that I go through, I just feel like um, I can save a life by just so many people. Honestly, because, man, people don't even have everybody out here looking for hope.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, each and every day. I mean, you could take it from, you know, what just happened in Paris, uh, a senseless act of violence.
Mm-hmm.
My prayers and my heart, like, really really go out to those people, um, and that's what I think that's what I think, you know, people that experience a lot of time in the dark, they're usually the ones to shed the most light.
Yeah.
If that makes
Now,
sense.
speaking of a lot of time in the dark, bro,
Yeah.
you gotta let me know this too. Is your walls painted black, and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
your room is really
Yeah,
that dark?
yeah, it is.
Like, why do you feel like you gotta have? Why do you
I
put
mean, that's
yourself in
me.
chosen darkness?
Because that's my nature. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's just who I am. I'm a I'm not a I, and I don't when I say dark, I don't even want it to sound like I'm this completely sad guy.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't who I am. I'm more of a chill guy rather.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, a lot of times I sit in my house and in my room, like literally don't even leave out the room, and I'm trying to figure out my next phase. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I mean, but I don't know if it's really putting myself in a dark situation. I honestly think it's about mood and
Right.
you know.
And is that where you're most comfortable at? Because even with me, man, I like to get away.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean get away as in travel. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you came to my crib, the first thing my wife would say is like, babe, why it's so dark in here?
Mm-hmm.
But, you live so much in front of people as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everything is just bright lights and bigness and everything, man. And when you go, you do kind of want to shut down
cool
and just say, yeah.
Down. Exactly.
Yeah, man.
It's cool to shut it down.
We probably need to get an apartment together. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine that? Be like, hey, is August there? Hold on for a second. August! It's for you, homie. Let's believe that. Get the phone. Pick up the phone. I got it, big. Yeah. Turn them damn lights off.
Believe that. Nah, but you know what? I think a lot of people kind of have me misunderstood. You know, I don't know if people see me as this guy who complains or because I'm so transparent with it.
Right. Like we don't have to beat around the bush.
Yeah,
if it ain't you ain't rocking with it, we'll know.
Yeah, and I think people can take that as a complaint. And what it is that everybody out here being so goddamn fake all the time that when you see something real, it startles you.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, when you see something real come through, you gonna sit up straight and you gonna salute it. It's a certain amount of respect it's gonna be in the room. So I think like just with me being honest about who I am, where I come from, my situation right now, whatever it is, people take that can take it as, man, because I see what people have to say. Oh, man, always complaining or he this and he that. And the thing is, you missing it. It's not a complaint. It's more than just me in this world. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm going through something, honestly, I'm at a point where it's not, like I said, it's not even about me no more. I'm going to say this and share it with the next person because I can save a life off of. Like I posted this message on Instagram from one of my people, and it was basically, to sum it up, it's just about, when you come up in life, period, no matter what you do, if you a garbage man, a librarian, you work at the radio, you get a promotion, automatically people they just look at you different, and it's like, this nigga think you got this, so you acting Hollywood now, and this, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, it turns into that. So me, I know that everybody is on a different journey, but we all working towards the same thing. Mm-hmm. So why would I not share my experiences to help a person? Because to be honest, man, society, the people in the world, we so run by society. We so run by what the next person may think of us.
Thinking and saying and how it's just coming across.
Exactly. So if I show you, look, man, when you grinding and as you come up, you know that you could look out for this. That's me, like I said, that's me saving a life.
Was that a relative that you reposted that on Instagram?
Yeah, it was.
Was there any moment of the moment you hit post, like maybe I shouldn't, or hell no?
Because then you could just...
Let me tell you, I don't apologize for anything that I do, anything that I say, because as a man, I believe that I should stand by anything that I ever say or do. Mm-hmm. So whatever it is, I'm not gonna take it back. I don't give a fuck. I don't care whatever it is that I do. I'm gonna stand by that. You heard me? So it's never a time in my mind where I'm second guessing anything like that.
Have you found that when you are open like that with your fans, that the reaction is more positive than it is negative?
I mean, I think that all is a kind of a mind thing. Mm-hmm. Positivity and negativity starts within the mind. Nobody can really throw me no negativity or make me feel negative if I don't allow myself.
There it
man.
is.
You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what you say, I know what I'm doing over here, and I know what I'm created for. I know what I'm created to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but yeah, of course, you do see the positive comments. You do see the negative. I mean, like I said,
But you didn't even put it up for that either.
yeah,
though.
it's
Like,
not about it's not about that. And this is why I say, I tell people all the time in the world, don't fucking flatter yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, everybody got it twisted. Reality TV got it twisted for motherfuckers. Like everybody just you think that this is a game now because that's what it is. Everybody is fake real now. You really fake as hell, but you putting on this real persona.
Yeah, man.
For other people to validate or fuck with you.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, that ain't none of that going down over here.
That's
you know
good.
What I'm saying? Like, but I mean, like I said, yeah, you see the positivity and you see the negativity. It's just which one you gonna feed into.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I always say it's two kind of people. There's those people. There's always people who want to minimize the accomplishments.
Yeah,
there are
man.
people who do nothing. They like to minimize the accomplishments of those who actually doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, which one are you?
As far as family, man, from what I've seen and what you do let out, it's like, do you ever feel like, man, like you're a little bit alone? You know how some people, like when I go to the crib, August, I'm like, my wife prepared such a beautiful situation. I got great brothers and sisters, so on and so forth. But when I get to the crib, I can kind of exhale because I'm home and I enjoy being with family. You know what I'm saying? Like from what I'm seeing, just like your family, it's a little different. Do you ever feel like it's you and a selective few, or do you feel alone?
I mean, I think more than anything, I'm probably more alone than anything, you know. But I'm always by myself,
Right?
all the time. Like, I mean, ain't nobody up here, but
Yeah, and you didn't even
it's
come
old.
in.
Yeah, it's old niggas with me. Like,
He just playing y'all. Hey, man, they was smiling at first. They were like,
nah, but you know, that's my OGs and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, when you do business with people, they become family.
yes, sir.
So at this point, it's deeper than just business for me. But a lot of times, yeah, bro, I'm by myself. I spend a lot of time with myself. I spend a lot of time getting to know myself, know myself, rather. I mean, and you know, a lot of people in the world are not. I see a lot of people, man, from your favorite rapper to your favorite singer to whoever it may be. I see a lot of people who are not comfortable being one with themselves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
yeah, a lot of people out here really don't know who they are, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So that's every day I'm working on making sure I know me to the fullest, because you got these culture vultures out here who who would just jack your whole motherfucking MO and your whole stilo. Like, you know, I'm paying attention. I see everything, you know what I'm saying? But back to as far as being alone goes, I'm definitely by myself all the time, man. But I think that, you know, God has made me okay with that.
August, let me ask you this, man. Who's happy for you, or who do you share that happiness with? Is it more of like a fan base? You know what I'm saying?
Pretty
Like,
much. Yeah,
wow.
Pretty much. I mean, shit, with myself, you know what I'm saying? That's it. And for a while, like, well, I was going and never really paid attention to a lot of my accomplishments. So, what happened was I kind of ignored what I was the things that I was accomplishing. So, I mean, and I would just act like it meant nothing, you know, like it just, you know, I think the first time that I actually really showed some quote unquote gratitude was like the BET Awards situation, and that was something that was just uncontrollable. It was out of my control, but for so long, you know, I was like always hard on myself, and even now I'm still hard as hell on myself, like, because it's like, all right, yeah, that's cool, but nigga, it's more to do, because
the next thing.
when you out here, like, this is my 3rd year in the game. But when you see people who've been doing it, 10 years plus, and they already comparing you to these people, it's like, you see Hove, he hop on jets. This nigga, him and his wife they billionaires together. You know what I'm saying? Then you see these people who really out here doing it. So it always put me back in a place like, nigga, you ain't really, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot more, a whole lot more to be done. So I guess as far as ever accomplishing anything, I never had that moment where I actually really, really stopped to celebrate something.
Do you think, and it seemed like just with the new album that's about to drop, everything, like there's about to be more added on. Do you, and now it's not a time to kind of slow down and inhale. And not that you get double jointed and you suck your own dick and you say, oh, I did this and I did that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually laughing because my album is just.
Are we ready?
It's gonna be that dope.
I don't even know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know that I couldn't recreate my album again if I wanted to.
Really though, because that time, at the moment,
just in a place. You know what I'm saying? It's like, a lot of people talk about your sophomore album and the sophomore jinx, and it's like you scared of it. But honestly, I was in a place where it just flowed. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so authentic.
Almost scary,
real.
like it wrote itself.
It did.
It came together.
It honestly did. And like I said, man, me being who I am, I see a lot of people change up who they are on account of me. And this ain't me, I'm saying, like, stroking my own ego. But
what do you mean?
As far as just me paying attention to, it's like this. Nick, people would do shit and not give you your propers.
Oh, I know that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I bust my ass to come in the game and really be me. You know what I'm saying? Because that, to be honest, in R&B or just music in general, there's a quote unquote formula. You supposed to be this clean cut guy, and you might do 150 backflips and dance moves and shit, and you got a little Jerry curl, and that makes you a R&B guy. You know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of people, a lot of artists beginning to be. It's either you beginning to be more honest with yourself, or you lying to yourself, and then you gonna tell the world what they want to hear just so you can win. You know what I'm saying? Because
yes, sir.
I see a lot of people look at shit like, people might look at this like this is a trend. What I do is a trend. You know what I'm saying? It's far from a trend. It's so authentic and so real. Like I said, I couldn't make up my album again if I wanted to. And I see people, or even hear people be like, oh, we need that August Alsina shit for this new, or we need, and, people are really like, come and do some shit as if it's really them, and then not give you no propers for.
You talking about like sloppy carbon copy kind of stuff like that? Okay.
Yeah, like weird shit, man. To be honest, it's like, it's one thing to be inspired.
Right.
But it's a whole nother thing to be a clone.
Yeah. Hey, man, I always tell cats this, man, and I've been doing radio, and I know. And it's not like you patting yourself on the back.
Nah, man.
But it's like this, man.
Just
I always tell
keep it
cats,
100.
and people say imitation is the best form of flattery.
Yeah.
I say don't flatter me.
Don't fucking flatter me.
Y'all stick around y'all radios. We got August Alsina up in here, boy.
Now, in the past, you've allegedly have said things like, I feel like kissing is more intimate than sex. And sometimes, I've hooked up with a lot of ladies. Are you ready for love?
I'm definitely. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you say. I think a lot of people confuse love with sex.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people confuse love with actually having a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I'm always ready for somebody to love me. I mean, that's all I want to do is feel love. So of course, I mean, it just depends on which way you're asking me.
Well, like ready, just more like ready for love to enter your life, or to maybe call one person that's my PIC right there. You know, my partner in crime. Or if you're really even because some people are like, I like to be single. Louis on the one hand loves being single.
Love it, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta ring the bell on
August,
that.
don't give him a hit album. He gonna catch every motherfucking disease out there, Jack. If he got that many already and he ain't even that famous, can you imagine he gets some fame with it? Plus he look a mess. You know what I'm saying? So if he knocking him down at this, you know what I'm saying? Let him get a little more
You
famous.
know what? I mean, like I said, I'm honestly ready for whatever come my way. To be honest, I mean, whatever comes, I'm prepared for it. But I think that anybody would. You would be lying if you say that you don't want to be in love or feel love. You're not a real person to me. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be in touch, of course, with your reality and know that it's very hard to ever find that in this day and age in this generation. But I mean, I think at the beginning of the morning and at the end of the day, we want to be loved by whomever. I mean, that's just, why wouldn't you? You know, why wouldn't you want to feel that?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? But I mean,
is it gonna be harder for you to find? You think to find somebody because who you are and what you do?
Yeah. It's hard now. You
Right.
know? I mean, and it's not even that I'm completely looking.
Right.
I mean, I think because I believe when you look for shit, you just all the way fuck it up.
Yeah.
You
You find the
matter
wrong
what.
stuff
Or
sometimes.
you find the wrong thing, and I don't want to find the wrong thing. Like I already got a lot too much wrong shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing that you so happened to come into my life is I would hope that it would be right.
August, could you date famous? You know what I'm saying? Like a famous person?
A famous woman?
Like, could you be the person that, like, paparazzi and TMZ
You know what's
all
so
over
crazy, man? That's what I ask myself that all the time too. Like, ask myself, am I prepared? And if I'm not prepared, I need to get prepared. Because as I said, we at this point right here, and it's been 3 years. So I know as time continue to go on, I can't go backwards.
Right.
It's impossible. It's impossible for me to do that. I'm the only person that could make myself lose, fall off, or whatever, and I just won't do that to myself. I mean, because I'm actively growing. You know what I'm saying? Every day. So I ask myself all the time, could I do it? I mean, it's they in my business now. Every day I wake up,
Yeah,
somebody
man.
got something to say about Og. I mean, for whatever reason, and then it's like you throw lies on me. You don't. And you ain't talking about the real shit. You ain't talking about shit that matter. You ain't talking about what a nigga actually stand for, or what I'm trying to do out here. You talking about nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I wonder, I wonder just like you wonder, but the thing is, I'm really not gonna have a choice but to be prepared. I mean,
Hey, man, do you and you seem like you wouldn't be the type to
I
do
love that you're really intrigued when you ask me questions. That's cool to me because a lot of people just ask some bullshit questions.
Yeah. But you know what it is, man? Like we could talk about albums and singles, and you know what I'm saying? And of course, we get that. Yeah. But also, man, when I sit down with cats, I want to know beyond what's going down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like because there's people, man, that would look at this interview or listen to this interview that they could have the music, and that's cool, and you get that feeling out of that too. But there's also, man, there's a when you speak with someone and it's not about me, it's about life. Like that's when people come up and they say, man, I remember when you, or that changed me, or that, you know what I'm saying? And people think, August, that you got it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this dude is a hit artist. This dude got a new album coming. You know what I'm saying? But people don't understand, like, nah, man, I'm a human being. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel when I'm gathering from you and anyone in this room, like, nobody in here is 100% happy. You know what I'm saying? And if you could sit here and say...
He's saying that I look a little more unhappy than everybody else?
Not even unhappy, but you look real. You're realistic.
Oh, definitely.
And you know what I'm saying? And you understand that there's a journey that cats take. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody look at me and say, oh, man, you should be this, you should be that. And like we'll see somebody that go through something, and the first thing they'll say is like, "Man, why is that person tripping? Man, they got that new car.
Yep.
They just did this," but you don't know what's really going on
You don't
inside.
know.
And not that a motherfucker sitting here depressed,
Yeah.
but I'm just realistic.
It's reality.
Yeah, man.
And the thing is, it's hard for a person to be so in touch with reality when everybody else is out here faking it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody out here living this facade.
Like you don't seem like the type that could do and no disrespect to anyone, but the television shows, the Love and Hip Hops, and you know what I'm saying? Like
It's
you
not my
seem
character,
like
man.
yeah, you would definitely
Nah.
turn away from a camera.
Yeah, it's not. Nah, I definitely would because man, I got too much of myself that I'm trying to figure out, and I feel like I'm already an open book in front of the world.
Speaking of open book, man, even just it was probably almost a calendar year ago where you released a picture because you had surgery.
Yeah.
Now
Was it a year ago?
it's been probably about
Damn.
no, it hasn't probably been a year ago because I was here. So it's been
The
probably
eye
like
surgery?
over half a
I talked
year.
to Doc, actually, when
It's been about 6 months.
Was it the eye surgery?
Yeah.
Wasn't it that
he said
earlier this
about,
year?
About 6 months.
About 6
Yeah.
months ago.
Yeah.
And what's the is it what is it called? Character
Keratoconus.
Correct.
Keratoconus.
Because I know Doc has
Yeah.
it, Fuzz has it.
Yeah.
How scary was that when you were diagnosed
Man,
with
you know-
the possibility, like even thinking where that disease can lead you to?
Yeah. I think for me, I think God has a real way of humbling a person.
Mm.
And a lot of it's so much I've gained so much. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I've lost a whole lot of everything, but that's a whole nother conversation. But I've gained so much, and I feel like, you know, God or God or the universe, whatever you may believe in. It's kind of as you go, you kind of get these, you get a pat as you keep going, and then it's another. All right, I'm slapping you on your back for you to pay attention and get
Yeah,
it
man.
together, and then it's this big boom.
Yeah.
So a lot of times that's what happened with me because I'm that guy. I'm the dude to keep going. I'm the stubborn guy to I'm gonna keep on working no matter what I feel. That's how I ended up passing out and going
Right.
into a coma for, you know what I'm saying? So that was a real humbling experience for me because
Why did you share it?
I had to, man, because for so many reasons. Just because when we wake up, we open our eyes and we see.
Mm-hmm.
We roll out of bed, we walk. You know what I'm saying? And it's those little things like that that we take for granted. And it's, you know, just not even thinking of it. It's just because it's so normal to us. It's normal to wake up and see. But it's some people out there in the world who lost their vision, can't see, they blind, they handicapped or whatever. So I felt like I needed to share that because I actually had about 4 or 5 days where I couldn't see anything.
Oh.
I was down for like, and I had to depend on people around me. Thank God that I have, you know, the few people I do have around me who actually, you know, genuinely care about a nigga. I had to depend on other people to do for me, and it really put me in a different place.
Was
like,
it a temporary blindness, like 5 days, or you didn't think
Oh,
you
well,
were coming?
No. I
Okay.
definitely knew. Like,
Okay.
and like if I
But
wouldn't have
just the
came back from it,
the reality of
Yeah.
even just experiencing that.
Yeah, it's just that's not normal. A lot of people don't deal with shit like that. You know, so I felt like I had to share that because we take it for granted, and it made me begin to when I wake up in the morning or when I go to sleep at night, I say, Father God, thank you for my hands to touch and feel. Thank you for my legs and feet to, you know, stand and walk. Thank you for my eyes to be able to see everything that you've created in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, we take that kind of stuff for granted, and it could be snatched from up under you
man.
so quickly.
And see, bro, that's why I talk to you the way that we sit. That's why I interview as such. Because somebody even when you were saying that, dude, I was sitting here praying. And then tonight I know that I'll include
Definitely.
that same thing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that may not be on the album. But I got that from you with, just
I
kind of
mean,
talking
That's
to you.
beautiful.
The album, man.
Nah.
This thing called life. And I'm not the nigga. I ain't the guy to keep on hyping. I hype things up, cause music speak for itself.
Mhm.
And I just told Doc that, man, you gotta hear this album, because it honestly, the album blessed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was listening to it this morning, and I've been up for days straight. Like, I haven't been able to sleep. So for whatever reason, I just been up.
This dude is me, man. He probably may look a lot better than I do. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, you're a handsome guy, man.
You ain't gotta lie to me.
Oh, come on.
Man, that shit really got your side a little twisted. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm over here. Look at me, man.
Hey, you got a wife. I don't.
Yeah, that is true.
And she's beautiful.
Yeah, that is true. You know what
Two
I'm
beautiful
saying?
kids.
Yeah, but well,
And
there it
you
is.
got kids. One day I can't. You know what? I can't wait till I reach that place. I want.
It's a beautiful place, brother.
I do.
Just
I do
continue
wanna-
being you, though. Just continue being you.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
nah,
Best
I
believe
want a
that.
kid to just
Tell
for
him to go
that
get the remote
reason.
control.
That too.
Yeah, man.
That too. But
So
just to,
convenient.
teach my child that it's okay to be yourself. You know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
In a world full of fakes, it's okay to be you in a world full of people that deprive you of your honesty and your rawness. You know what I'm saying? Just for that matter alone.
Oh, dog. Hello.
August, on Song Cry, I gotta say I'm super looking forward to the album. But on Song Cry, you talk about you crying, obviously, about your brother's death and all the other things that fame hasn't necessarily, I feel, fulfilled for you. And you've been through so much adversity, and you can hear that through all your lyrics and your music. What has been like the major thing that has helped you through all that adversity that you've been through? And
It's a good question right there. What helps me? I mean, honestly, my help is putting out music, being able to speak on it through song, like in Song Cry. I gave I think every piece of me in Song Cry. You know what I'm saying? I talked about everything, like, just how the world's perception of me. I'd say, and I know they think I'm sporadic, a bastard, child loving addict, but I'm way too calculated. I try to love, but I never knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real. Like, how can you love? How can you give something to somebody that no one has ever given to you? So, I mean, what helps me is teaching myself how to love in spite of, being able to connect through music is powerful, man. And my music has really shown me that, to be able to reach the people that I reach, and then the stuff that people come tell me. Like, man, you really saved my life. Like, people come to meet and greets and spend money on a meet and greet, and I feel so guilty about it. They spend money on a meet and greet, then buy gifts to give to me. You know what I'm saying? Just because they're like, you saved my life. Like, you did that for me. Nobody else did. You did that for me. Like, I was about to kill myself, and then I heard you. So that right there helps me, because just to know that my bad ain't all bad. Is in some way, form, or fashion, in some aspect, it gives some light to somebody. And like I said earlier, is a person who experiences so much darkness, they're usually the ones to shed so much light. You gotta look at MJ. Look at Whitney, and I'm not at all comparing myself or putting myself, but motherfuckers that's what they do. I'm not at all comparing myself to those people, but look at how many people they touch. Look at somebody like Pac. Look at how many people are big. Like, these people, they've been gone for years, but people, it's something still. It's a piece of them here. You know what I'm saying? So I feel obligated to leave a piece of me in everything that I do, here on this earth, because one day I'm not gonna be here.
Yes, sir.
So that's what kind of helped me, just helping somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it's I find inspiration, like, man, in the smallest things. Like I said, just being able to be up here. I don't even think I've ever interviewed with you ever
No,
before.
we haven't.
Yeah, so like, this is a blessing for me to be able to come in and share my piece and give me to the world and actually have this conversation. And you never know, you know what I'm saying, who you touching when you act when you speaking.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying.
that, I mean, all of that is that it's a blessing for me to be able to do it. And I mean, that goes back into the album. It go back into this thing called life. You know what I'm saying? Just every experience, every up or down. You know what I'm saying? It it's it's my truth, and I gotta give it to the world. And like I said, those people that I'm talking about, now I hear people like, oh, this is my most vulnerable, honest album. This is my. I hear a lot of people saying it now.
Right.
This is my truth. I'm gonna give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But when you did that, like, why you ain't do that before? You know what I'm saying? And now that you're doing it, just give me my motherfucking propers is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just do that and act like you wasn't inspired.
Like I said, brother, imitation is the best form of flattery.
It is, man.
But don't flatter me.
Don't flatter me.
There it is, man. Often imitated, never duplicated. You got to come back and hang with us again,
Did
brother.
we cover everything?
So inspiring.
Nah. You know what? Like, we got to make sure we got to talk often, though. Because
Yeah, no,
there's
we definitely
absolutely no
should.
way that we covered everything, brother.
No, we. You know what? Actually, to add on to what you asked me about how do I deal with it, and it was another part of In Song Cry. If y'all don't got Song Cry, you should go get it. It's on
Dope
iTunes.
song.
Album coming out December 11th.
Hello.
Plug. But I also say in one of my verses, I figure maybe Jay or Cole or Drizzy Drake would drop a verse and tell the people how we hurt. You know what I'm saying? And tell the people how we hurt. Guess I was mistaken. This moment mine for the taking. For all them nights of thought of suicide contemplating. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of people don't know the life you live.
The artist life.
The artist life, the life you live. You know what I'm saying? Just anybody. And so many people want to do it. If you ask probably any young kid today, if you ask them what they want to be, they probably gonna tell you that they want to be a artist, a singer, a
something in
rapper, a
entertainment,
DJ,
yep.
something in the entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? So that's another part of me, giving to the people, like letting them in on this world, because everybody think it's all
Glamour,
peaches and cream,
fun. You know what I'm
See the
saying?
highlight reel.
Yeah. They see the highlight reel, but don't see the movie.
Yeah, and people would probably kind of take that as a diss, like towards Drizzy or whatever,
Did
or
you
the
reach
people
out
I
to them
mentioned. Yeah, like
to drop a verse and
me. Yeah, I did actually.
And they both said no.
Yeah, I've reached. Me and Drizzy talked about it. He actually told he's supposed to do the verse actually. Cole hit me and he was like, man, I love the song. I just don't know if I have anything to offer because I think it's great already. You know what I'm saying? And
That's an amazing compliment too, though.
yeah. And Cole is already he's already a conscious guy,
Right.
when he raps or speaks. So and Drizzy he just never got to it, I guess. So, but
fighting.
that's dude. That's Wody, and I fuck with him. But I talked to him after, and I told him, like, you actually not doing a verse. It forced me to grow. It forced me to be greater. It forced me to. It put me in an uncomfortable position.
Right. And then it made it also your record.
Yeah, definitely.
It made it your song too.
definitely,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
And it doesn't. And it's not. There's some things that you don't have to share.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Plus, I mean,
Man.
but depression is real out
It
here,
is.
man. It's real. It's real. It's actually one of I think everybody's daily battles.
Do you think you deal with depression?
Oh, I know I do. I don't think I know. I know I do. I'm all over the place, buddy.
Right.
You talk about God a lot, though. Like, was there ever a time in your life where you lost faith in God? Because to me, what I'm hearing, it sounds like you haven't. And then I feel like that's like the one relationship like that you do for sure have. Like, that's the one
And please
love.
don't give her your number. She's going to have you up all night.
Yeah, let me hit
She
you up.
she need to make an album too, man.
You know, to be honest, I pay close attention to my life, and I pay close attention to the people that are removed from my life as well. And I feel like God kind of got me in this chokehold. Like, yeah, I'm gonna bless you, but you gonna remember, nigga.
Yeah.
You come back over here, like you come back over here to me. You don't have a choice but to talk to me because you don't have nobody else to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's about hope. Like, that's what we live off of. We thrive off of hope. We roll out of bed off of hope. Like, I hope that my day goes well.
Yeah, man.
I hope that I get this check.
Yeah.
I hope that my family's healthy.
Yes,
you know what I'm
brother.
saying? So I don't have nothing else to lean back on. So my faith, it can't waver. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I did, I would kill myself. I'd be done. I'd be out of here. If I ever stop believing, I'll be gone.
Man.
I know that for a fact.
August Alsina, I thank you for coming in, brother.
Believe that.
Next
man.
time, man, talk to us, man. Don't hold anything in. August Alsina up in here, man. Big boy.